What's happening, guys? I've been getting a lot of requests from you guys to check out this Fiero that was purchased at the dealer-only auction. So yeah, let's go check it out. Let me yeah, I got the keys on me. 1984 Pontiac Fiero. It's a 2M4, which means basically that it's a 4-cylinder, 4-speed car. The car was originally silver, and somebody had painted it red. And the paint job's not bad on the car. I mean, there's a few things, like they painted the trunk lock, you know, and things like that. Little spot here where it's starting to flake a little bit around the gas door. Not a big deal, though. Nothing that really bothers me about the car. It's got a little bit of a problem there with the bumper. It's just basically from stress where the paint cracked. They didn't put a flex additive in it, and whoever owned the car before bumped into something and just cracked the paint on it. Pretty common. Look at the tires on it, guys. That freaking tread. I mean, they're deep. See, like here where they painted some of the plastic and rubbers. The car's got power mirrors, which do not work. It does have a sunroof, which does work. It's got the old 2.5 liter Iron Duke engine. That's what they used to call this engine, the Iron Duke. 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. They called it the Tech 4 also. Okay. It has brand new shift cables on it, and I know a couple of you probably were waiting for a video on this and how to repair the shift cable, but I'll tell you what was wrong. There's actually a clip, if you can see it right there. The clip for the top one, for the top cable, if you can see it right there, was missing. So the cable had just popped off. That's all that was wrong with it. That's why it wouldn't work in first, third, or reverse. So we fabricated a clip up for it, stuck a clip on there, and I've been driving it. Put like 100 miles on it. Not a problem with the car. It's got your little trunk space back here. Okay, it's not huge. It's, you know, probably what, 14, 16 inches across here, and then the width of the car. I'll show you guys underneath the front. Spare tire, brake master cylinder, the washer jug's up here, the radiator's up here, cooling fan, whatnot. Guys, keep in mind this has got 129,000 miles on it. This car is clean. Clean, clean. It's got the flip-up headlights. It's even got the original jack. Still. That's what I like to see. It's got the little release right here. You just push it. Well, these Fieros, a lot of people don't know about this. The speakers are molded right into the seats. They got like little 3 or 4 inch speakers. One's a left, one's a right. Okay, for your sound. All right. Seats go forward. Not a whole lot of storage area in these things. Little glove box area. It's got the original owner's manual and all the documentation from when the car was bought new, except for the window sticker. Like I said, it's got a flip open sunroof, which is also removable. It does have a rip here in the seat, which is very common on these cars. Usually they're all tore up here, but this has actually been redone. Somebody fixed this. The fabric is just a touch different on this. But they did a nice job. You have your speedometer, your mileage, of course all your little warning lights here, okay? Temperature gauge, fuel gauge, tachometer, headlight switch, windshield wipers, rear defroster. Believe it or not, this has a rear defroster, even though you can just reach back and wipe the window off. All of your heater controls, your power mirror controls. They got an aftermarket stereo in it. It's got a little pouch here where you could store some paperwork and whatnot. Okay. crank windows in it. Cigarette lighter. Let's fire it up. I'll throw on my seatbelt and give you guys a little ride. Kill the radio here. Get ourselves run over by a Ford. And these four cylinders in these really aren't speed demons. This is not a GT, it's just a basic 4-cylinder 4-speed car. But it is, you know, for what it is, it's kind of peppy. Like I said, it's not a speed demon, guys. But it does run good. I mean, the steering wheel is very touchy on it. I mean, very touchy. Run over a caravan here. This window up so you don't have so much wind noise. It's just a little warm out, that's all. Guys, it's different, you know. It's a mid-engine car. I mean, so they handle a little bit different. They hug the road a little different. You know, on a car like this, with it, you know, say the engine was in the front, the back end would kick out easier. Well, on these cars, because there's really no weight in the front end kicks out easier. It'll actually push the front of the car if you're going into a corner hard. So you got to really keep that in mind when you're driving these things on tight roads. You know, like in the wintertime and things like that too. I mean, these cars, I've owned a few of these in the past, and they, like I said, the front ends push out on them. You got to really, you know, think about what you're doing if you're screwing around, because, you know, instead of the back end kicking around and you hitting something, then the front end's just going to keep sliding forward instead of turning, and you know, you'll mess it up. So there you are, guys. There's a little 10-minute tour of the Fiero and a little test drive for you. Okay. I mean, these cars are getting rare these days. They're not worth a ton of money. Okay, I'm not into it for very much money at all. I mean, it was bought at a dealer auction, but I mean, they're rare. You know, they're like a niche type of market. You got to find the right people to buy them. They're just not for everybody, especially since they're cedar. I mean, the car's in 1984, so you know it's old. Okay, but for an 84, it is in beautiful shape. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you soon. Maybe we'll do a tour of the Trans Am and the Black Firebird next for you. You guys take care. See ya.